Are you thinking about moving or cottaging to the tiny beaches and you want to learn about the access points for if you're buying a house or a cottage that's not on the waterfront? Well, stick around because in this video, I'm going to take you through as many different access points as I can on the Tiny Beaches Road South side. So this is going to be a two-part video. Part one is going to be Tiny Beaches Road South, starting right here at Balm Beach, 1 Tiny Beaches Road. And we're going to work all the way down to Woodland Beach, bordering Wasaga Beach. So yeah, that way you'll get a feel for what each access point is like. So let's say you're looking to buy a cottage or a house and you want to know what the access point is like. Pay attention to each access point where I mentioned the address of the access point, and that's what it might look like where the house or cottage where you're buying it, that's what the beach is going to look like. And there's some of them are sandy, some of them are rocky, so they look a little different, okay? If this is your first time on the channel and when you want to learn everything there is to know about living or cottaging in Tiny Township, reach out to me. All the ways you can do that are in the description box of this video, including a Zoom link where you can book a call directly on my calendar at a time that works for you. My name's Kevin De Silva and I'm a local real estate agent here in Tiny, and I get calls all the time from people just like you that are looking to make that lifestyle change, that move over here to Tiny Township. So if that's you, don't wait, reach out. Doesn't matter if it's next month, next year, or you simply just want to learn more. Now let's get on with the Tiny Township Beach Access Tour. All right, we're at Concession 9, which is at 170 Tiny Beaches Road South, and we're gonna go look at this water access. All right, this one's got a nice treed, shaded pathway down to the water. It's like waiting to see the surprise at the end. All right, so here's the beach access where we just walked from the road. Up there is Balm Beach. You can actually see the crowds at Balm Beach where we just came from, and that's towards working your way south. Beautiful sandy beach, not rocky. Great spot to hang out. As you can see, the people in back behind me, paddle boarding, swimming, just hanging out. This is a really cool spot if you have a cottage near this access point. Okay, so right behind me is the Concession Road 8 access point. We're just gonna go over and show you what the water looks like over there. This is located at 416 Tiny Beaches Road South. So here at 416 Tiny Beaches Road South, this is the 66 road allowance, 66-foot road allowance, and it's here on the 8th concession, and this is what it looks like over here. All right, so here's what the water looks like here. It's pretty much all sandy. There's a few stones mixed in. Behind me over there is the Jackson Point Park boat launch. So that's where you'd launch your boat if you don't have a waterfront property and you can't have it in the water, or yeah, if you just want to come up for the day and launch from there. So this is the 416 Tiny Beaches Road South, which is the 8th concession access point. This is what it looks like. Okay, so this is Jackson Point Park Beach. We've got a boat launch here. It's kind of the only public boat launch on this side of Tiny. So this is something to note if you have a boat or a jet ski and you want to, launch it if you're not on the beachfront. So there's a boat launch, and there's a bit of a beach over here where people come and hang out. You can see those people hanging out over there. So keep that in mind if you're shopping for a cottage near Jackson Point Park Beach. All right, we're at the 6th concession access point, which is around 844 Tiny Beaches Road South. We got a 66-foot road allowance. I'm going to show you what the water looks like. All right, here's what the beach looks like here at the 844 Tiny Beaches Road South access. So you know, the sand, it's not hard packed here. It's like, this is like perfectly soft, like in the Caribbean or something like that. It's perfectly soft, good on your feet, cool it off in the water, not too many rocks, or actually no rocks here. It's just all sandy here. And just a great spot to hang out here in Wendake Beach, 844 Tiny Beaches Road South. Okay, so we're at Wendake Beach, 910 Tiny Beaches Road South, working our way down. 66-foot road allowance here. So if you're anywhere on Wendake Beach or Betty Street or any of these off streets here, this is what your beach access could look like. Arguably one of the best, honestly, stretches of Tiny Beaches. This is Wendake Beach, 910 Tiny Beaches Road South. The water quality is crystal clear. All right, perfectly sandy. There's no rocks in the water here. You know, it's due west for sunsets. It's really nice. This is a really nice stretch, whether you're beachfront or if you just even live on one of the back lots. This could be your access point if the cottage or house you're looking for is near 910 Tiny Beaches Road South. All right, here's another 25-foot road allowance along Tiny Beaches Road South. This one's located at 1074 Tiny Beaches Road South. Let's go check out the water and sand. All right, super sandy here, pretty much no rocks. Beautiful shoreline. This is still part of Bluewater Beach. and another good access point if you're near 1074 Tiny Beaches Road South. All right, so we're here at Bluewater Beach. The address on this one is 57 True Avenue. This is a hidden gem. It's beautiful sand, beautiful shoreline. And then over here behind me, look at this scenery over here. You got the sand dunes in behind me here. And today is not the clearest day, but you can usually see the Collingwood terminals again. But this is definitely one of those hidden gem beaches. There's not really much parking here, and you got to be a Tiny Beaches resident. There is a back access up there through that boardwalk to some streets like Nicole and Nadia and Vincent Street and stuff like that. So a lot of those people use that access to come down the boardwalk and come down to the beach. Or there's a nice lookout point up there, just overlooking this whole bay. It's just beautiful. Refer to my tiny top 10 pros and cons of living in cottaging in tiny beaches, and I do some of the pros and cons from that vantage point. Okay, so we're in the Deanlea neighborhood, and this is actually not a public access, but it's private to Deanlea Members Association only. So this one's super private. There's no public access to the beach, but I wanted to just show you how it shows those signs. No public access. Over there it says unless you're a Deanlea member. So if you want to live in the Deanlea neighborhood, this could be something where you have super private beach to almost to yourself just for the association members. Okay, this is the Concession 4 beach access. It is really nice and sandy here. It's not mixed. It is pretty much all sand here. There might be a few big boulders that you can actually see that way, but it's pretty much for the most part sandy shoreline, sandy beach. And this is located, this is the Concession 4 access point located at 30 Waterview. So this would be your access point if you're shopping for a cottage nearby the Concession 4 area along Tiny Beaches Road. All right, we're at another access point right off of Tiny Beaches Road South. It's about 1700s Tiny Beaches Road South, 1700 around there. We have an access point here at Edmore Beach. This one's at the corner of Monica and Balmoral, and it's a little bit more off the beaten path. Again, not right on Tiny Beaches Road South, but this can, if you're a back lot owner of one of the cottages on, Evergreen or Doan Avenue or Pansy Drive or Ronald Avenue, there's a few other streets here. This could be one of the access points that you come and use. There's a few here, but I'm just going to show you this one right now. All right, so the water quality here you could see is a bit more like mixed rock, sandy on the shoreline, but not too far out, just like a few, maybe another 15 feet. It's definitely much more of a sandy mix. And then if you look towards, looking up, you'll see a bit more, a few more families over there. There's a few more access points. We're not hitting them all today. We're hitting as many as we can over a spread out area all across Tiny Beaches Road South. But yeah, it's a bit more hard packed over there, sand, and a bit less rock mix, whereas here it's a bit more rocky and sandy mixed. Access point at 1820 Tiny Beaches Road South. Here in Woodland Beach, you'll notice we're back to a rocky shoreline here, so you'll probably want some water shoes hanging out in this section of Woodland Beach. 1820 Tiny Beaches Road South. Okay, so we're at the second concession here, access point. This one's a little bit bigger. Got a bit bigger beach, but it's not sandy anymore, so you got to be careful. You're going to follow me over here, and you're going to see that it's a much rockier shoreline now on this north end of Woodland Beach. So you can come over here and see how it's not that sandy shoreline that we've been looking at for the most part. So there's some rocky parts, there's some sandy parts, but I wanted to show you the second concession access at Tiny Beaches Road South and the second concession. But right off that second concession beach access that we just came from, where those boardwalks are, that bit of a rocky beach, you have the Woodland Beach market here. You get stuff like poutine, pizza, ice cream, some fresh produce, a few different things you can get in there. It's just kind of a good food spot, local food spot open in the summer where you can come get some food. And they also have the Tiny Family Food Mart there, like a convenience store, and there's actually an LCBO in there too if you need a stock up refill. Speaking of fresh produce and fresh fruit here at the Woodland Beach Market, I love peaches, so I had to stop and get some lunch, hot dogs, and some fresh peaches. Okay, so sometimes there's not fully marked access points like you saw on that sign. Sometimes there's just little accesses like this in between bigger access points. So we're not gonna hit them all, but we haven't hit them all. But sometimes there's just small ones like this. This one specifically at 2160 Tiny Beaches Road South here in Woodland Beach. cool sign there of all the different trails, churches, and streets around. But that's what they can look like. We'll go have a quick peek at what this access looks like. Right, here's the access point here. Remember, in case of emergency, there's always those signs there so you know where you're situated on this beach. 2160 Tiny Beach Road South, the family beach. And you can see here all the family just hanging out, perfectly quiet, calm day. All right, so right now we're at the southernmost point of the Tiny Beach accesses. This is Woodland Beach, also known as the family beach. It's located right at Tiny Beaches Road South, and that's Archer right there. You got Trip Lane and Park. So you got a few other streets back there. This is the access you'd use. This is the southernmost point, right on the border of Wasaga Beach. You see the Wasaga sign right there. So that's River Road over there. So right now we're located at 2300 Tiny Beaches Road South. That's as far south as it gets. Let's go look at the access point. So here's the access point. You'll be looking for these signs to see how much width there is for the public access. So in this case, it's got 150 feet of beachfront and 66-foot entrance from the roadside. You can see the sign right here, Archer, Tiny Beaches Road South, and that's River Road towards Wasaga. Let's go look at the sand quality and the water quality here. So this access is kind of cool because it's got some dunes there's some dunes first that you go through, some grass. Some of them are just straight to the sand. Keep in mind, in case of an emergency, in case you have to call 911, there you'll see these signs. Emergency access 2300 Tiny Beaches Road South. But yeah, you can see the sand quality so far getting to the beach. It's soft. So yeah, let's go look at the water quality now. All right, so you can see it's a little bit more hard packed sand here. It's not as soft as where the dunes were. This is just the natural state of it. Some seashells crumble on this shoreline here, but the water quality, oh my God. Like it's pretty clear here. It's really nice. It's a calm day. It could be a little sunnier today. Normally on a clear day, you'd see the mountain out that way. You could see the mountain. You could actually see the Collingwood terminals right across the bay. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's what this shoreline looks like on the southernmost point here in Woodland Beach, bordering Wasaga. All right, I hope that was a good tour for you. I know we didn't hit all the access points. There's honestly so many more. There's actually hundreds, and there's a lot of the little ones that aren't easily marked from the road, but that at least gives you a few addresses to use as a reference point for any cottages you might be looking to purchase, or a house you're looking to buy and you want to know what the access point looks like. The best way to do it is we look at the houses that you're considering and we find the closest access points and we go look at them in person together. But that at least gives you a wide range on Tiny Beaches Road South between Balm and Woodland. So until then, I look forward to helping you make a smooth move to the Tiny Beaches.